Andrew Castle, thanks very much for being with us. The Davis Cup by BNP Paribas final, Great Britain against Belgium. We're in the reverse singles. What are your thoughts?
Great Britain. Great Britain?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Great Britain, you Aussie, are about to win the Davis Cup. I mean, at least I think that's what's going to happen. I mean, by the time this goes out, they might have been the greatest comeback since Lazarus, and Belgium might have won. But it's been a remarkable effort. I mean, you know, Andy Murray, it's a joke how good he is, isn't it? Yeah. When you look at him play in the singles and the doubles, and you see the willpower, that's been a highlight for me of the whole Cup this year. Watching his willpower, he wants this so badly.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, you know, and if Great Britain does go on to win this, as is expected, it'll be the biggest gap from one Cup victory to another in the history of the competition.
You see, this is why we go to Craig Gabriel and we go to Davis Cup. That's why that's why you're here. Give me the numbers.
79 years.
Well, I know it was 1936. Now I'm going to test your knowledge. On the final day, the singles against Australia at was it Wimbledon?
It was Wimbledon Centre Court, Walpole Road.
So who won the fourth match?
It wasn't Fred Perry. Or was it Fred Perry? No, it wasn't. I don't honestly remember. You've got me on that one.
Okay, well, it's so long ago, people, you know, not even you're old enough to remember.
Thank you.
You don't look it either. But the thing is, it was Adrian Quist defeated Bunny Austin, who was a legend at the time, and Fred Perry won against Jack Crawford in the fifth in straight sets. You know, these names they're a part of our tennis history, and they're a part of the sport that we love. And in a few years' time, when perhaps even we're not around, people will be talking about this effort. I mean, to see Andy and Jamie, a pair of brothers out there, combining and with the passion and the tennis and the standard and the commitment, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Davis Cup, it's difficult, the effort and the commitment. And, you know, some big name players we know can't make that commitment year after year. But when they do, you can see the results. I mean, this is unbelievable and so good. The viewing figures on the TV have been spectacular, and online as well, I'm sure the same thing. But you know, you talk to any broadcaster, including us on the BBC, the numbers were bigger than Formula One Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi, the close of season with Lewis Hamilton, bigger than Match of the Day, which is our soccer highlights program on a Saturday night. It's just huge, and that's the Murray effect, that's the Union Jack effect, that's the Davis Cup effect.
Andrew, you played Davis Cup.
Badly.
I wasn't going to say. No, you played Davis Cup, and but that is an achievement in itself, to be part of a team and getting on the court. Give us an idea of what it was like when you were in the middle of battle on the court.
Well, it depends whether you're home or away. Yeah. Playing away from home is massive, and playing away from home on clay for me was an ordeal. That happened. We played Mexico, I think World Group, so I had to go altitude, Mexico City, 8,000 people who wished I wasn't there. After an hour and a half or so, they started applauding me because they wanted to see a closer match. And then you have matches on grass, and played Finland, and we played Australia in the quarterfinal, my debut. I played Cashin McNamee, which was a tough call. Yeah. We went away to Romania and had Nastasi stoking up the crowd in Bucharest. This is 6 months after the coup that got rid of Ceausescu. You know, we were welcomed and adored. This is a country that hadn't seen anybody get together and actually be able to talk more than two people. It was illegal. So suddenly we got a crowd at a sporting event. So we were adored and loved and welcomed there. And it's funny. At the end of your career, you look back and you think about the Grand Slams, and you think about your Davis Cup record, and you think, well, what could I have done differently? What am I proud of? And it is these events which, they're the banner head for our sport.
Finally, Davis Cup, would you say the best of times and the worst of times?
The best of times in the worst of times. I can't even believe this event went on after the attacks that took place in Paris. I think it's a magnificent effort by the ITF to actually stage this. I've just been speaking to the lovely girl who put it all together. Brilliant effort, and let's just hope that we have one more great day. And I am not a critic of the Davis Cup. I think it's a fantastic advertisement for the game. If there would ever be changes, and they're difficult to fix in the calendar, I hope they don't change the essence, which is people playing for their nations proudly.
On that note, Andrew Castle, thank you so much.
Nice to see you, Craig. Take it easy.